I have always been a doer, excited by the potential of serving and making an impact, regardless of what obstacles stood in my way. This really comes from my family. I have two younger sisters and an extremely charismatic and resilient mother. When I was 14, my family experienced what it was like to live without a home of our own. Through that experience, I connected specifically with homeless women in much worse living situations than I was. And in hearing about the challenges they faced with maintaining their periods, was motivated to provide period products to those in need, push for systemic change around ensuring menstrual equity for all, and started a movement for social change around breaking down the stigma around menstruation. So I founded Period, which continues to make an impact, succeeding in empowering young changemakers and people with periods from around the world. I do what I do because my purpose is to love and build community while uplifting others, and reconcile the privilege, voice, and passion that I have to serve and make a difference wherever I am and with whatever I have. I'm Nadya, I'm 19 years old and a student, and I'm running for Cambridge City Council. My family has faced much adversity and navigated through poverty. We found hope in having each other, community with friends, and educational opportunities. Unfortunately, poverty and homelessness are experiences that too many families face in Cambridge. Right now, Cambridge as a city needs us to bring forth new ideas to push towards equity and improvement. We are facing a rising housing crisis and an extreme wealth and opportunity gap among residents. The median market price of a single-family home is over $1.25 million, and yet in our public schools, over 45% of students are at or below the poverty line. Cambridge is a city for setting new precedents, starting new beginnings, and pushing forward progress. I'm running for Cambridge City Council for young people to have direct representation and trust in their government, for families struggling to find adequate and stable housing, for equitable opportunities in education and employment, and for progress towards more sustainable living. We are a city of youthful energy and fresh perspectives, welcoming people of all backgrounds, whether they be students or immigrants from around the world. I will work to ensure that the government of Cambridge is run with professionalism, transparency, and integrity for all those who call this place home. Whatever we face as a city, I'll be right there with you, acting as your megaphone in our local government and beyond.
Nadya sees the beauty in Cambridge, embracing its diversity and differences, and is passionate about empowering and uniting residents to improve upon key issues.
As a lifetime Cambridge resident, a young person, and the son of two immigrants from El Salvador, I am voting for Nadya as my #1 choice this November because she is qualified, committed, and she cares.
Nadya understands the great potential behind every individual when provided with a safe home, stability, and opportunity, and she'll be a champion for making all these things accessible for all Cambridge residents.
Our campaign is about Cambridge and empowering its residents and young people all over the country to get involved and serve their communities.
Our campaign is setting a national precedent, calling on young people, women, and people of color from around the country to speak up and get involved in their local government.
No matter who you are, where you're from, or how old you are, you can make a difference. I hope you join us in using your voice and your network to foster this message and push towards a more equitable, empowering, and safe Cambridge, Massachusetts. I'm Nadya, and I approve this message.